All right, hello. Welcome back to the Barbell, episode 2. This week, I'm still kind of getting into the groove here. Everything doesn't really feel polished yet or consistent, all of that jazz, but I did manage to hit 305 on my sumo. As you can see, the pauses aren't so consistent. My back position could definitely use work, but it's not strength that's holding me back. I feel very strong. As you can see, my lockout's a little tough because I have such a rounded back off the jump. I wanted to improve that going forward. So this week currently that I've been doing, I did much better. So you'll see that next week. My close grip still feels pretty off. It might be too close and I might be focusing too much on keeping my elbows tucked with my elbows and wrists stacked. I may start being a little more lax on that just because my left shoulder hates it and it just feels really, really bad. But I'm going to at least ride out the week that I'm currently on and see if it can get better. I've been kind of stuck at 45, but it doesn't feel too bad. The strength seems to be there. It's just kind of awkward. I'm still stuck at 205 for my high bar as well. I'm having a bit of issues with depth. I'm really close, but it doesn't feel like I can't get lower. I just think I'm still a little too extended at my back, as you can see from these back angles. I've been trying to focus on staying there. I didn't mention my close grip is supposed to be a tempo. Last week I didn't say. It's the same tempo here as my squat. It's 3-2-0. I'm still getting good at getting the technique, so I haven't really worried too much about keeping the tempo. But once I have a consistent technique on both of these, actually, my squat and my bench, I will be 3-2-0 very consistently. So hopefully I'm getting past 205 and 145. And then for the hypertrophy work, on my first day, my lat prayers come first. And that one I kind of, I don't know, bitched out at the end. I don't know how else to say it. But then I have my close grip pull downs. I'm much more vertical this week than last week. I'm doing a much better job of staying straight up and down. And I'll continue to do that. These feel really good. My lats actually get sore from the combo of lat prayers and these close grip pull downs. As you can see, they're pretty tough. And then the rows here still feel really nice. These flexion rows, I love them. That's pretty much it for these 3 movements. They will be pretty consistent. My technique's pretty good. I'm messing around with lat prayers, my elbow bend, and then I finished Great Expectations. All right, skating again. I skated one other time that I didn't film for a vlog. That was last week, and it went good. It was a good week. I think I did like a trick or two that I haven't done in a while, like a front board over on this flat bar over here. Way down there. I don't know if you can see it, but yeah, I did that. I think I got switch front shows back, which I'm about to show y'all right now. Looking for like a switch heel, maybe a couple tricks on the flat bar today. Not gonna do anything crazy yet. If I feel good on the flat bar, I think I'm gonna hit the hip a little bit too. There's literally nobody here, if you can see. Massive skate park, not a soul. So I'm gonna take advantage today and hopefully get a couple good reps in. Let's see how it goes. So skating went really well. I feel like I'm almost back to baseline. And then my bench went decent on Thursday. Still feels a little off. As you can see, I had to adjust my foot position on one of the last reps, which I normally wouldn't do. I don't know why I even tried that. I've been experimenting with a little bit of a sink for a while now, and I still can't decide whether I'm better with light touch or a sink and heave type thing. And then my back position on this day was probably the worst it's been. My lockout was atrocious. I got lucky the first probably 3 reps. And then 5th and 6th were grinders is from my quad. It really felt terrible. My quads have gotten bigger and the knurling is strong on these, so it really like stops at the quad. Still felt really strong though, so not a huge amount of complaints. And like I said, I cleaned it up this week. And then my squat, still giving me a little bit of an issue. I just can't get myself to really round my back over and bend over more high bar. I don't know. I'm just having some issues with that. I might move the bar down just slightly, or maybe I'll just like figure it out. I don't really know. But 205 doesn't feel that heavy. It just feels like I can't really find my depth properly and I can't get a good torso position. My bracing feels fine. I feel stable. I feel strong. Nothing. It doesn't feel bad. But I'm still rating these all RP 8 just because it doesn't feel consistent and comfortable is probably what I'm missing. But overall, it's fine. And then same hypertrophy movements. I'm not going to really drag on too much about those. Those went well. And then Friday I did some skating. So stick around for a couple clips. I just kind of put them all up on the screen at the same time. So watch it back if you want to see each individual trick. All my links are in the description for this channel and others. And like always, drop a like if you did enjoy, comment down below, and subscribe if you're new. I will see you guys next week.